And we're back. We are back
Don't
here.
forget about me. What are you doing?
Oh, sorry.
Don't start without me. Starting without me.
I'm sorry. I am back with Lee, and this time we're up here in Alcudia Old Town on the north-east coast of Mallorca. Now, many of you are going to have holidays booked to Alcudia Beach Resort. You may be staying down at the port, but I thought I'd take Lee for a quick look here around the Old Town. Now, Lee, I know you're not a big fan of crowds, so we're actually visiting on a non-market day today.
Good.
I want to give you a different perspective.
Yes, a real sort of like life feel of what it's like.
A little bit of Spanish culture as well, because I know how much you like your culture.
Well, talking of Spanish culture, right, I've spotted one thing already. Taj Mahal Indian restaurant over the road there.
You can't get better than that. Okay, right, we're going to have a walk around the Old Town this morning. We're going to see what Lee thinks of it. We're going to, well, come and join us for the journey. It's going to be a good one. But don't forget to go and check out his channel. He's going to be making a video as well. It's going to be infinitely more funny than mine is. So go and check it out and, well, let's get going. So if you're visiting here on a market day, well, you're going to find this area to be absolutely packed with stalls. And we're right outside the entrance of Alcudia Old Town here, and it does get very, very busy. But I'm filming here on a Saturday morning. You can see there are not very many people. It's a really much more pleasant experience to come on a day like today. Anyway, we're going to head on around the Old Town walls. I'm going to show Lee exactly what it's like here in Alcudia Old Town. Now you can see this is the main road here, the main street, the main shopping street here in Alcudia Old Town. It is looking quite busy this morning on a Saturday, but on the market day it's absolutely, you're almost shoulder to shoulder with people coming down here, which makes quite possibly Saturday or, well, any other day of the week that is not Tuesday or Sunday a great time to visit. Right, Lee, so we're just walking around the perimeter here of Alcudia Old Town, and we're filming this in April. Now, it's actually quite cool this morning. There's a nice fresh breeze. It's very, very sunny. If you are going to come and explore Alcudia Old Town, well, I really recommend that you come early in the morning as well, because during the summer months it gets very, very hot and busy. But what's your first impressions?
Really clean. Very clean. Buildings are absolutely amazing. The architecture is fantastic, but it's just so clean to say it's an old town.
And also to get you out of Magaluf for the day as well. What a difference.
It's a polar opposite, isn't it? Polar opposite. Really nice.
And also, look, we're coming up to the first of the restaurants as well. I don't think they do full English breakfasts here, but we're going to maybe go around and see if we can find something to eat.
I'm all right without a full English breakfast today.
You're good for no English breakfast, okay?
Yeah, let's do Spanish or something like, a little selection of croissants or something.
Okay, I'm pretty sure we can find that here.
Excellent.
So we're coming up to the section of the wall where we can actually walk up to. You up for it?
I'm up for it.
Okay, let's go and have a look. So he's been whinging about getting a lift up here. There are a few steps. It's not very accessible, but the views up here are quite nice. Let's go and have a look. So just coming up to the top here, look, we've got some nice views over towards Porto Poyensa and Formentor as well, Cap de Formentor. Very, very beautiful. Don't forget to go and check out some of my other videos as well if you want to know what's in this direction. It's a very, very lovely part of the island. So really, Lee, we are actually visiting at the wrong time of day, because do you know when is the best time to visit this part of Alcudia Old Town?
I'm going to guess sunset.
Sunset. There's a cracking sunset up here. It's so nice. During the summer months, if you're over here on holiday, make sure you come over at sunset. I shall drop a link to a video I made a couple of summers ago from down here, but it's very, very beautiful. Anyway, come on, let's keep walking along the sides of the walls.
Onwards.
So all along here, look, you can walk all along the top of the Old Town walls, get a really good bird's eye view of the Old Town and down the really lovely little side streets as well. A little bit hard to see in the sunshine today, but you get some really lovely views across the area too. Right, Lee, come on, this way, stay behind me. Right, so you're going to see in Lee's video, actually, if you're very tall and you're coming up to these Old Town walls, it's going to be a bit more of a slightly scarier experience, but you've got to check out his video for that as well. Lee, what do you think? Are you surviving it?
Never get past council rules, this one, health and safety.
So I've just been saying on Lee's video, actually, as you're coming along these Old Town walls here, you're passing by down a lot of people's personal properties here, and it's quite unusual to see people actually just filming people's houses or people going about their day-to-day business. If you are walking up along these Old Town walls, just try not to do that, especially if they're out on the terraces, hanging out there washing or anything like that. It's kind of almost like the Disneyfication of Mallorca, and kind of that's what
Don't be like the MacMaster.
Yeah, don't be like him.
Don't be
like
them.
yeah.
Respect their privacy.
Respect the people that live here. That's all I can say. Anyway, come on, let's keep going. We've got loads more to see. So I've just brought Lee to the outside of Alcudia Old Town here. When you come down off the walls, come out onto the pedestrian crossing, cross the road. It's a good money shot. If you want that photo of the Old Town walls, this is the place to come. Lee, what do you think?
Fantastic, absolutely amazing. Like I said on my video, bit of a doer-upper really.
It is. It's quite old, but they have done up quite nicely. And we're going to see more now as well, because we're going to walk down through the centre.
Sorry, I have to say, I'm making you hold your tripod there. I have to say, I didn't expect it to be so clean. I've been to a lot of other old towns in different parts of Spain, etc., and this one's incredibly clean. So
yeah,
done a good job.
It's a good place. It's a nice place. Come on, let's go. So we're just coming up the main road here. We're on Carrer Major, and I think we're going to go into Plaza Major, into the main square here in Alcudia Old Town. And they've got lots of little shops here. Yes, they are touristy, but some of them are really, really nice as well. Lots of them sell local produce, locally made products. What do you think? Looks all right, doesn't it?
It looks amazing. I mean, they are like touristy shops, but they're also local businesses as well, so it'd be nice to support them, and especially the restaurants. I think we'll grab a coffee somewhere, I think.
I need a coffee. Come on, let's go and find one. Okay, so we've come into the main square, Lee. I really want to go for a coffee, need a coffee. I found a great restaurant.
Yeah.
It's a paella restaurant.
As long as I don't have to have paella, then I said it right, paella.
Yeah, let's go and have a paella. No, we're going to go and get a coffee, come on. Okay, so normally I wouldn't recommend eating in any of the main squares over here in Mallorca, but we're in the main square here in Alcudia Old Town, and we're going to get a little bit of breakfast, a little bit of a late breakfast. I see there are some people eating lunch here, but I can't tempt you to a paella, can I? Because we're going to get lunch in another video.
Maybe another time.
Another time.
It was the lady that was not getting people in because it was not sunny, and people are moving into the sun, but we'd rather be in the shade.
Exactly. So we're going to have a quick look at the menu here. We're going to get a second breakfast, a late breakfast, and let's see what they serve and how much it is. But what a difference coming here on a non-market day. You can see as well, I'm just going to cut in some footage here of what Alcudia Old Town is like on the market day, and particularly this central square as well, because it's normally really packed. But it's a Saturday morning here, it's late morning, and it's actually quite pleasant. Now Lee, I'm just looking at the menu here. I literally cannot believe it. They're doing a desayuno inglés. They've written it in Spanish, right? €10.50. You can get your coffee, orange juice, eggs, bacon, tomato, toast, beans and sausages.
Wait a minute, that's a full English.
It's a full English. They're doing a full English in the centre of Alcudia Old Town. I've got to say, I am shocked. I am shocked to find this in Alcudia Old Town, and I think that's got to be the title of this video, because never in a million years did I think they'd do a full English in the centre of Alcudia Old Town. And we have found it here in the Saplatha restaurant here, right in the centre.
Menus freshly printed. The MacMaster's coming, put a full English on.
Yeah, exactly. Check this out too. Look, I've just come inside the restaurant. You can see Lee sitting outside. And just have a look at this. What a lovely little place to come in the evenings too. You can see it's almost part of the Old Town walls actually. It's got a lovely stone interior, looks very traditional. Definitely recommend coming here. Okay, so we've ordered some coffee and cake. I've got traditional almond cake here, and almonds of course are grown in Mallorca. All the bakeries as well, you can get a nice almond cake. This looks very fluffy. It's normally a little bit heavier. That looks quite light. Lee has gone for the apple cake, as you can see here. Looks very tasty. Actually, it's almost a salad, isn't it, I'd say?
It is one of my 5 a day.
It's one of your 5 a day. Look at that, pretty healthy. Okay, so we've got a coffee and our cake. Lee, how's your cake?
Cake is gorgeous. Luscious pastry there. The apple, slightly sugared as well. The base of it, really, really nice. Not too dry either. Perfect. The coffee's nice as well. The beans there don't taste burnt and taste it's exceptional, really. Nice.
That sounds good. Yeah, I have to say actually the coffee is really, really nice and really strong as well. I need it actually. And the cake, let's just try it. Really, really nice, and I really recommend the coffee as well. If you're flagging a bit in Alcudia Old Town, definitely come along to the Saplatha restaurant, get yourself a coffee, get yourself some cake, and then you can continue sightseeing. Okay, so it's just a quick cake stop over here in the main square in Alcudia Old Town. We're going to head down this street now. We're going to have a final look at some little shops. I'm going to come out back into the market square and just look how quiet it is today. The restaurants are quite busy, but they're nicely busy. It's not as packed as you're going to find on market day. Plenty of seating around. Let's walk down. So look, again, I'm just going to say this is a Saturday morning. This is normally chock-a-block on the market day. It's not looking too bad today. You can actually have a good look around the shops as well without feeling too packed in with visitors. So Lee, we're just walking back to the main square and we're on a lovely little street here. It's full of traditional shops, lots of locally made products. We're going to have a walk down through here. You're going to include some shots in your video as well.
Yeah.
Make sure you check out Lee's video as well. I'm going to pin it in the comments below. Go and check it out. But this is the final little street of Alcudia Old Town. But there's so much more here too. Got lots of little back streets as well. If you are here on market day, I'm not saying don't visit on market day, but if you are here on market day, make sure you get away from the crowds. Dive down the side streets, explore the cafes, explore the shops. It's a gorgeous place. Anyway, we're going to keep walking. And look, just check out these absolutely gorgeous shops coming down here, look. I love these Spanish bags. I've said it before on my videos here, look, but you've got to pick up one of these traditional basket bags. They're great for going to the beach. Take them back home with you as well. You can actually take them shopping. They're great shopping bags too. It's one of the souvenirs actually that comes in useful back home. Right, and we are back pretty much where we started here in Alcudia Old Town. We're right in front of where the market actually should be. So Lee, what do you think about visiting Alcudia Old Town on a Saturday?
I would say 100% do it, and I will say, and I'm not just saying this for camera, I've been to quite a few old towns in Spain and around the world. This has been the cleanest and the best one that I've been to. Really, really recommend it.
So you're impressed?
Very impressed.
I mean, you've only seen half of it as well. They've got loads of back streets as well, like I said, that you can explore, but do that on another trip. Okay everyone, thank you so much for watching today. Don't forget to check out Lee's video. I'll put a link to that in the description text and also in the pinned comments below. Subscribe to us both if you enjoyed this content too. I hope you really enjoyed the video. Anyway, we shall see you on the next one. Goodbye for now.
Bye bye.